The wall surrounding the parking area for this apartment complex in Vladivostok, Russia, suddenly collapses. Take a look. Check out this one woman who realized the wall was collapsing and decided to take an insane risk.
Люди бегут убирать машины, бля. Капец, что происходит. Капец, капец. Ё-моё. Ё-моё.
А это не знаете чьи? Это не с нашего дома. Она все сейчас упадет.
Ё-моё. Ой, как страшно. Сейчас на машину все. Ёпарасоте. Ё-моё, это страшно. Все, она, блядь. Ёп твою мать. Ой, кошмар какой-то.
This is pretty scary considering people could have been waiting in the cars. Thankfully, nobody was in the parked cars at the time. Also, it's mildly infuriating knowing the red car who parked like a jerk blocking another car from exiting was the least damaged car of the bunch. The owner of that car probably feels even more justified and content in parking like that again the next time. This next video shows the creeping power of nature. The video shows a time-lapse of a railway during a period of heavy precipitation over the course of 4 days. Take a look. Floods can often be much faster than this, especially during hurricanes or other natural disasters if you've seen on this channel before. Truly wild how an area that is normally dry land miles away from any ocean can suddenly become submerged under meters of water in such a short time frame. A massive factory fire that began after several lithium batteries exploded has left 22 casualties in its wake. The blaze broke out in mid-July 2024 at the Aerosol plant in Hwaseong City, South Korea, which is about 45 kilometers, or 28 miles, south of the capital Seoul. The footage speaks for itself. Take a look. The factory housed an estimated 35,000 battery cells on its second floor, where the batteries were inspected and packaged, with more stored elsewhere. The fire began when a series of battery cells exploded, though it remains unclear what triggered the initial explosions. Entering the burned ruins of the factory posed difficulty as the fire made the building severely unstable. As this is a recent event, it is not yet clear what started the blaze. Lithium batteries are at risk of exploding if they are damaged or overheated. Truly terrifying seeing how quickly a fire can spread. I'm sure it was like a chain reaction where one phone lit up another then another before the whole factory was set ablaze. I'm sure everybody has heard of rabies. Once rabies enters the body, usually through the bite of an infected animal, it travels through the nerves to the brain. As it spreads, the symptoms become more severe and frightening. Perhaps you've seen videos of rabies-infected dogs or raccoons or possums. This next video shows a whole different can of worms.
Такой сожрет нахуй. Пизда зубы. Рожица.
One of the most terrifying aspects of rabies is the inability to drink water. This is so saliva accumulates in the mouth and the virus can once again spread through the spit. This poor bear was suffering from the rabies virus and had to be locked in a cage. Unfortunately, once symptoms begin, there is no cure or treatment for rabies. There is a 99.9% mortality rate after symptoms show. I think everybody has a couple moments in their life where they were pretty close to meeting a gruesome end. Call it luck or fate. If you've seen enough of these types of videos, you know elevators and escalators are sketchy apparatuses. The man in this next video finds out the hard way. Take a look. The man was inches and seconds away from being ripped into two. I'm sure he's very happy he didn't make it in the elevator in time. As some may remember from horror Comp V.8, faulty elevator doors are scarier and more terrifying than you would think. A helicopter is preparing to land or take off when something goes terribly awry. Take a look. A helicopter's rotary blade strikes a power line, causing a sudden malfunction. The impact disrupts the helicopter's stability, leading to an emergency crash landing. Fortunately, despite the severity of the situation, no one on board is seriously injured. The incident highlights the risks associated with low-altitude flying and the importance of situational awareness for pilots, especially in areas with overhead obstacles like power lines. A family is walking through the forest when they encounter something quite unnerving that is watching them from the tree line. Take a look. As this family walks through the woods, they notice a big cougar a couple meters away, stalking them. It's especially scary knowing there's a kid there as well. If it were unsupervised, who knows what that cougar would have done. An infestation of snakes was reported on a road in Southeast Asia, causing alarm among locals and travelers. The sudden appearance of a large number of snakes is possibly due to seasonal changes or nearby habitat disturbances. Check this video out. It appears the snakes are not venomous, or the man handling them is extremely brave. Or maybe another word. I don't think I've ever seen that many snakes in one spot before. Pretty nerve-wracking.